Hey, welcome back to the channel. Going to be camping again this weekend. It's, let's see, December 1st, about, I don't know, 2:30 in the afternoon. Got out here a little later. I was going to a state park. When I got there, it turns out they were closed. Before, all they ever did was turn off the electricity and, not the electricity, but shut off the water and close the outhouses and stuff, the shower house. But now they've started closing November through May. So I'm back out here to County Park here in Linn County, Iowa, over by Central City. About to get set up here with the new truck bed tent. It's a Rightline truck bed tent. And if I have time, I'll set up my regular ground tent over here and use it for like a cookhouse or, place to hang out, because it is going to get pretty cold. I think it's 34, 35 right now. Chance of snow tonight and in the morning, I think, but we'll see. But I'm gonna get set up here and then I'll get back with you. Thanks. All right, we got her set up here. I bet I can fall off this ladder before the night's over with, but that's what I had handy. There you go. That's the inside. I gotta get in there and get an air mattress blown up, get some of that stuff out of there, sleeping bags out, all that. I got my stove and my other tent and everything stuck up under there. I kind of threw that bed together just out of the blue. I don't know, we built the frame the other night over at my buddy's shop, and then I stopped yesterday and got a couple of pieces of OSB to finish the top on it. Of course, I did it myself, nothing square or anything like that. But we're gonna see how this thing works out. Let me get over here. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got something a little tight somewhere or a little loose somewhere else. Not sure what I got going on. But we're going to give it a shot. I don't know if I'll set that other tent up tonight or not. I may wait. Got my fire pit over there, a little bit of firewood. Then somebody's nice enough to leave some out here. So I'm going to try to get everything straightened around here and see if I can't... I don't know, maybe get something cooking before I die, because I'm kind of hungry. All right, folks, there is the grand view. And if my calculations are correct, there's going to be more snow on the ground by tomorrow, sometime tonight or tomorrow afternoon. But this is what we're working with. Hey, and I did remember to bring a 22. But the only thing is, opening day of first gun season in Iowa is tomorrow. So I don't know how many deer hunters will be out here. I don't want to mess them up trying to squirrel hunt. I always hunt the second gun season, so I got a couple of weeks before I deer hunt again, tagged out with my bow. So, all right, I'm gonna try to get camp set up, see what I can get going on. Be right back. All right, we're about to halfway get set up here. Trying to get a fire going there. Got a little wood there, store-bought wood. Then there's a pile of stuff there. And there, these totes, I'm probably gonna slide those back in there tonight. It's all my cooking stuff and one thing or another. Got my stove set up. And this tent went up a whole lot easier if you don't drink Busch Light until after you get it set up. So there's a look at the inside. I got my air mattress blown up, but at 30-something degrees, it was kind of stiff trying to blow it up. So I got the heater running in there, and this is that's an Ozark Trail. It's like an imitation Mr. Buddy or something, or Big Buddy, I guess, I don't know. And I do have I think it's 35 amp hour battery up there with USB and a 12 volt outlet on it. It's thrown together in an old battery box that I had laying around. And it's fully charged, so I'll use it to charge my cameras and my phones and whatever else. So if I don't set this thing on fire the next little bit, I'll try to blow up that air mattress a little more. Got my little Harbor Freight lantern hanging up there. And plenty of storage under that bed. I could have made it a little taller, I guess, but I wanted it as low as I could and clear that wheel well on the other side. And I could have made it about 4 or 5 inches narrower also, I guess. But anyway, let's get out of here, see if we can get that fire going over there. and stir up something to eat. I brought some canned venison that I did, I don't know, last year or year before. It's pressure cooked and, pint jars. Well, I got quarts and pints. Some tomatoes we had canned and some mixed vegetables. So I'm thinking about throwing on a pot of soup. But I also have some deer burger in there that was frozen when I left the house, and it probably still is. I was thinking about maybe just making some manwiches, some sloppy doughs, as they call it. But anyway, I got plenty of stuff to cook. I just got to decide what I'm going to do. But I'm going to get that fire going first. So I'll be right back with you. All right, we got some kind of fire going here. I was looking at this firewood over here that was left here, and most of it, of course, it got snowed on, and I don't know, if I get a bed of coals going, I might throw some in there. I did throw one chunk on there. It's some kind of big knot. I don't know. It seems to be burning, though. Anyway, I got everything set up, got my lantern hung up there, and got straightened around, put one of my totes in there for a little nightstand, and I don't know. I guess I'm not in touch with reality or whatever, but I brought my laptop and some DVDs. So I got my little nightstand set up. I went and got my laptop and I turned it on, and I started looking to where you put the damn DVD in the laptop. Well, apparently they don't do that no more. Hell, I got, I don't know, 5 or 6 old laptops in the basement that ain't no good, but they all got CD drives on them. Well, apparently these don't. So anyway, I ain't gonna be watching no movie on that laptop. Might have to start bringing my old one. Either that or downloading them or something, I don't know. But I had some pretty good DVDs I was gonna watch. But we're gonna mess around here and get supper going. I got, look at that, can of manwich, some deer burger, and it's fresh too. It says 10 of 23. So that's gonna be off a little spike buck that Sandy killed. I don't know, it's kind of, well, it's real chilly out here, really. But I think I'll make it till I get me something cooked and crawl up in that tent. I don't know if I said something earlier or not, but I had that what is it, Ozark Trail imitation buddy heater in there burning, trying to warm up that air mattress to get it to blow up some more. And it got hot in there. I mean, that might be a little much, a little too much heat. I don't know. But we'll get it figured out. At least I ain't gonna freeze to death. Well, I hope not. I got 2 sleeping bags and a big fleece blanket. So, and of course, the air mattress, when you get it out of the box, there's a big note in there and said, it is not leaking, it is stretching. You have to sleep on it like 3 times before it quits stretching. So that means I'm probably gonna be laying flat on that plywood 2 or 3 times tonight. But I got my air pump in there and hooked up to my 12-volt outlet. So I'll be able to blow it up in the middle of the night if I have to. So anyway, I'm gonna mess around here and get something stirred up on the stove. I'll get back with you later. All right, I kind of got my stove cam set up here. I got my burger all browned up here. I'll tell you what, it's cooling off out here quite a bit. I was getting so much steam off of this thing that I don't know, hopefully, I don't know if you can see this or not. Anyway, it hurts me to leave the slightest little bit in there. Even though I know I'll have more than I need. So, there you go. Some ground venison burger. And this is a straight burger. It doesn't have any fat added, which is part of why I was trying to stick to my skillet. That, and I've neglected this skillet. But anyway, it's going to work. It's going to warm up. I've got these I don't know, buns. You know they're high end because I had to slice them open myself. Now my phone's ringing. All right, I'll get right back with you. All right, I'm back. That was a false alarm. Spam. Or that's what it said when I clicked the camera off and went to answer. It said potential spam. So I just hit the answer button and let it roll. Didn't say a word, didn't talk to nobody, just finally they got mad and hung up, I guess. All right, I'm gonna put these together here and crawl up in that tent, turn that heater on, and I guarantee you I'm not gonna watch a movie. Should have got my big spoon, I guess. I'll fight it. Well, I know what's for supper tomorrow night. Or lunch tomorrow, I guess. I'm gonna make a venison stew or soup or something tomorrow, depending on whatever you want to call it. I'll show it to you when I make it, and you can make up your mind, call it whatever you think it is. But for now, I'm gonna put this in the cooler and take this inside, warm up a little bit, and eat. I'll get back with you later. Maybe. What the hell is wrong? Anyway, let me turn my light off. I was trying to turn my phone off and there was a notice on the screen said something about, I don't know, phone not activated. I don't know what it was. This is an old iPhone. It's not activated, but it takes pretty good videos. All right, I'm gonna, well, take that food while it's still warm. Get in there and warm up. Eat a little bit. Probably cut that lantern off. I got my coffee makings over here. I don't know if you can see it or not. But my plan was, probably if I get out of the way, take that little one burner stove, my coffee pot, and my mug in the tent. That way in the morning I can get me a pot of coffee rolling before I ever come out of there. We'll see how that works. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, we got in here all snuggled up. Man, I don't know how the light's gonna work in here, but I'm in the tent. I got the heater on low. I don't know if you can. Nah, you can, but I don't know how to turn the camera. That is a Ozark Trail catalytic heater. It's just like a Mr. Buddy or whatever, but it's a whole lot cheaper. You might want to look into it. Well, I'll let you know after this weekend. If I get asphyxiated or the tent catches on fire, we'll know not to buy one. But for right now, I'm kind of happy with it. I'm sitting here burning up, and it's only been on like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, if that. And it's like 31 degrees outside. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Got my sloppy doughs. Now I got it all over me. Luckily, I got blue shop towels. I should have brought some chips or baked beans or something, but I didn't. But I'm gonna finish this up. Probably finish that beer up. Turn that heater off. Crawl in the sleeping bag. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have to crawl in one or two of them. I'm gonna try to sleep without running that heater tonight, because it's gonna be way too hot in here. But I'll let you know in the morning. Well, hopefully I do. If not, you'll know something bad happened. See you in the morning. Oh, good morning. It's Saturday, December 2nd. Couldn't remember what day it was there for a minute. It's about 28 degrees outside, 6 o'clock in the morning. And all in all, I slept good last night, other than getting up every now and then to have to go to the bathroom. I didn't run the heater all night. Matter of fact, I shut it off, and I think I turned it on once when I got up to go to the bathroom and let it warm up in here for a second. And when I woke up this morning, got it sitting over there idling on low, and I'm getting ready to have to shut it off. Slept pretty good in the one sleeping bag and covered in the fleece blanket. It's only, I think it's 28 degrees outside. And there's a 50% chance of rain today, so this ought to be interesting. Deer hunters started pulling in about an hour ago. I heard loud trucks, horns honking when they'd locked the door, and, you know, stuff like that. But I hope they all have good luck. I'm going to stir around here. Luckily, before I got in here last night, I decided to bring my little single burner stove and the makings for some coffee inside the tent. So I'm going to make me some coffee in here this morning before I get out and fire up breakfast or anything. I'll get back with you in a little bit. Hey, good morning again. I finally got my lazy ass out of that tent. I tell you, I was sitting in there and had the heater going, and it was warm and toasty. Had my coffee going. There wasn't a whole lot of reason to get out. So I was just lazy for a little while. And I tell you what, you can tell it's opening day of deer season here, or gun deer season. I got one truck over there. He came in early, and of course when he locked it, the horn blew and all that. Then a little later, a guy with a truck and a boat came over here, which you can't put a boat in there. You'd have to slide it down the bank. You'd need more than one person, I guess, to do it. But he sat there for a little bit, and I think he was duck hunting. And I don't know, either there's a ton of deer in here, or these guys are invested in Winchester ammunition, because they're shooting like hell around here. And I think, well, you can tell the ones back this way are most likely the deer hunters. But I believe there's a couple of duck hunters over there on the river, and I heard a call a while ago. It didn't sound like a duck. It sounded more like me trying to call ducks, but it was just right over there, so I'm not going to walk over to the river and look. I mean, I hope they have better luck, or, you know, have good luck. I'm thinking about breakfast. I got bacon, sausage, eggs, but I'm really thinking about heating up the rest of that sloppy joe that I had last night. That stuff was good. I just didn't take enough in the tent with me, I guess. But we'll see. Need to get me a fire going. It's a little crisp out here this morning. I see that chunk didn't burn. But I'll get one going. I'm gonna, I don't know, hang out till I decide what to do for breakfast, or maybe watch that guy drag his deer out. I don't know. But we'll see. Oh, and a thumbs up on the Rightline Gear truck bed tent. That thing was awesome last night. And that Ozark Trail heater it'll run you out of there. When I finally decided I was going to shut the phones off and everything else and go to bed, I cut the heater off, and I think I turned it on once during the night when I got up to go to the bathroom, let it warm up for a minute or two, turned it right back off. Slept in one sleeping bag with that fleece blanket over me, and I tell you what, I was warm. It was one of the better nights I've ever had camping. So I'm gonna cut this off till something exciting happens. See you guys later. All right, I've got a fire going over there, and I hate to waste it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix me up a pot of venison stew here, or soup, really. I forgot half the ingredients, but it'll be all right. I got some canned venison that I dug out of the basement. I've got a jar of tomatoes that we had canned, and a can of mixed vegetables. But normally I would put some beef bouillon or some beef consomme or something in it to give it a little more flavor, but I didn't bring any of that. I don't know what I was thinking, and actually I had my grubby little hands on some chicken bouillon yesterday. That would have been all right in it. So we're going, hey, let me turn on the pot cam here. see if that'll make it, I don't think. Got our mixed vegetables. Anyway, mixed vegetables. Our canned venison. That is a little cold. We can get it out of here. All right. And these tomatoes, we canned them whole. Well, they were peeled, of course, but so I always like to cut them up a little bit. I might let it cook some before I try that. But this is, you know, I believe I will try to cut them up a little bit if I can find my machete. I'm sure this is good on my knife cutting against this cast iron. But it's probably not the worst thing that's happened to this pocket knife. That tastes like dirty toenails. Huh, I wonder why. All right, but I got that fire going, I didn't want to waste it, and I think the longer this cooks, the better it's going to be anyway. So, while we're not doing nothing else, we will get this rolling. And I know y'all are liking these old school Tupperware salt and pepper shakers. This is how I get the women, because I have nice things. All right, I'm gonna get a lid on this and get it on the fire, and I will get back with you in a minute. Thanks for watching again. Hit like and subscribe if you get a chance. All right, we're gonna try to throw this together a little bit of breakfast here. I toasted me one of these buns left over from last night and attempted to fry some eggs. Well, that didn't really pan out. What do we got? Low battery. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It says I have a low battery. Anyway, toasted my bun, fried me up some bacon, and attempted to fry some eggs, and they ended up being scrambled, which is perfectly fine with me. Now, what I did, or what I didn't do, I didn't bring any mayonnaise, I didn't bring any mustard. I don't even have a Taco Bell packet in the glove box of the truck. But we're going to try to make a breakfast out of it anyway. All right, I'm about to lose my battery here, so I'm going to get this thing on charge. I'll get back with you later, and I'm going to gobble up this breakfast before it gets cold, or colder. Thanks for watching. Hey, welcome back. We are heating up a little bit of this sandwich left over from last night. I'm gonna do a little lunch. It's way after lunchtime, but I ate breakfast late. And figured since I had the fire going over here, somewhat of a fire anyway, that I'd just heat it up over here. Give me some buns sliced up. Might even throw them on there and toast them since I got this going on. Add a little liquid to that. I don't know, set all night. There you go, that ought to do it. my supper in the pot, the venison soup, I guess is what it is. It's not going to be thick like a stew, but it's in there cooking right along. Of course, it's been cooking since 8:30 or 9 o'clock this morning. I was about out of the store-bought firewood, so the good pieces I had left, I put them in there and got some of those big chunks that were left out here and threw them on here, trying to get those going. And I don't know, we might have enough fire left if I can get this big shit to burn. Anyway, we're gonna get this heated up, throw it on a couple of buns, and have a bite to eat. I don't know what to, let me check the forecast. I know it's 1:30 in the afternoon already. And the weatherman says, let's see. Oh, it's 39 degrees. It's sweltering out here. No rain yet. And according to, well, they're saying, let's see, at 10 o'clock tonight, there's 40% chance of snow. 11, there's 50. And at midnight, 50% chance. 1 o'clock in the morning, 40. 2 o'clock in the morning, 30%. So we might actually get a little bit of snow tonight. Not gonna bother us. We're gonna be fat, dumb, and happy, no matter what. So, we may or may not tune back in here in a little bit as you watch me make a sandwich. That's not real exciting, but, well, it will be to me, because I'm about to get hungry. All right, I'm gonna shut this off and let you guys do what you were doing. I'll get back with you. Hey, welcome back. I was over there finishing up my sloppy joes and trying to wipe stuff out of my beard and my mustache. And two fine officers from the Arkansas, I wish I was back in Arkansas, from the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, enforcement officers, rolled up on me like a herd of turtles. Actually, they went down here first, turned around, and then came back and stopped. They came over to the campfire, and I introduced myself and told them what I was doing. They asked me if I was having any luck. I said, well, I'm not deer hunting. I said, actually, I came out here to squirrel hunt, and that's not panning out because of first deer season and all this. And I explained to them I had a loaded rifle right over there by the truck. And they actually weren't concerned. They did ask to see my license. So I showed him my hunting license, and I started, pull out deer tags and everything that goes with it. He said, no, I don't need to see that. He said, you got a license, and that's all we need to see. And then they stood over here and talked to each other for a while before they left. Looked like they were making a pretty good game plan. So I asked them if it'd be all right if I just took a picture of them with their backs turned, Maybe I'd throw that on here. But real nice guys. They were kind of interested in what I was doing, or they were amazed how stupid I am being out here in the middle of the winter. But anyway, good to talk to somebody. Better than talking to the squirrels. All right, we'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, it's 4:20 in the afternoon on the second day. Started misting rain out there a while ago. My soup has been way more than done for a while. I've just been nursing it along. And what I did, I had the pot sitting there, and I also heated up the leftover sloppy joes on the grate over the fire since it was already going. Sat out there and ate. I was getting ready to clean my skillet, and there was, I don't know, a little bit of the sloppy joe mix left. I just dumped it in the pot with the stew. I don't know if it was the right thing to do or not, but it tastes good to me. So, here, I don't even think you'll be able to see it. Anyway, I got it done. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it without me dumping it out. Yeah, maybe. crackers, about a half a box of beer left. It's only 4:20 in the afternoon, but it is warm in here. I got the heater going. I'm gonna sit here and eat this and I don't know, watch YouTube on my phone or something. But thanks for tuning in. We'll see what happens with this rain. It's supposed to turn to snow, but I don't know. I hate when it rains right before it snows, because normally it turns to ice and then snow. And I don't have that far of a drive home. I'm not sure how far it is. It's 15, 20 miles, whatever. It's not far. But I got to break this down, and I don't want to break it down when it's wet or frozen or whatever. But we'll figure something out. So I'll update you if anything cool happens. Talk to you later. Good morning. It is Sunday, December 3rd, I guess. Got out here Friday afternoon on the 1st. So yeah, this would be Sunday, December 3rd. It's really kind of warm outside today. It's 30, I don't know, almost 30 degrees, a little over maybe. But the thing is, it's still too dark to see out there now, but I think it is. I shined my headlight out there earlier. Yeah, it's still too dark. Shined my headlight out there earlier, and we got a little bit of snow on the ground. I thought the inside of the tent was sweating more than normal. When I woke up earlier, I could feel moisture on the side of it. And I wasn't running the heater. I'm thinking, what in the hell is going on? Well, it was sweating in here because the snow laying on top of the tent had closed off had mashed the rain fly against the vents up here, and it wasn't venting anything, especially over there where my head was. Just for me breathing, the condensation on the tent there was kind of heavy. But when I realized what was going on, I, got all the snow to slide off the tent, and it opened up a little bit. I ran the heater for a few minutes, and it dried right up in here. Got the coffee going down there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But making me a pot in here, sit here and drink it. Wait for it to get daylight anyway. And I'll show you the beautiful snowfall. I'll try to get all this dried up enough to pack it up and get it out of here. Of course, everything in here is perfectly dry, and the only thing I left outside last night was my Coleman stove and one tote with cooking equipment in it with the lids on it, so shouldn't be too big a problem. Get all the snow brushed off the tent, pack it up. I'll probably have to unpack it when I get home and dry it some more, but should be all right. So for now, I'm going to drink coffee till daylight, and I'll talk to you then. Bye. All right, as you can see, we got a little skip of snow last night. Wasn't a whole lot, I don't suppose. I don't know. I know early this morning I got it all shook off the tent. Boy, it looks like my limbs hanging a little low there this morning. I'm going to have to shake some of that off. Yeah, I forgot I left my water out. It's not frozen, though. It didn't get that cold. There's my pot of soup left from last night. I don't think I got a Tupperware bowl big enough to put it in. And what I'm really not seeing to this morning are the deer hunters. I haven't really heard anything. And that guy's not over there. Of course, hell, the way they were shooting yesterday, everybody might have tagged out. Well, I'm going to find me a brush in that truck, brush some snow off some stuff, and fire me up another pot of coffee and decide whether I'm going to cook breakfast or if I'm going to pack up and head to the house. Boy, it sure is pretty out here, though. All right, I'll get back with you in just a little bit. All right, we'll do one last look around here. Had to move my stove out from underneath that limb there. Boy, about one dose of that down your shirt collar early in the morning will wake you right up. And it did. So I moved my stove down there, heated up some more coffee, or brewed up another pot. Got to get the snow brushed off that tote, pack some stuff away. And luckily, looks like I only got like a dirty bowl, 2 spoons, and hopefully, no, I thought maybe I threw my little soup spoon in the garbage again. I did yesterday. But one last look. That Rightline Gear truck bed tent, that thing, I wish I'd bought one 20 years ago. well, 40 years ago probably. That thing works. I slept so good in there. Of course, that air mattress, that is a $14 air mattress, and it says they're outdoor rated. I did, just like it said in the instructions that came with it, I did have to air it up a couple more times, and I should have aired it up once more last night, but I thought, I wasn't on the plywood or anything, it was just getting low. I thought, well, I'm just going to deflate it in the morning to leave, so I didn't even put any more air in it. But that one sleeping bag and that fleece blanket did the trick. I have 2 sleeping bags. I got one of them under there just in case. I just put it out for like a sleeping mat. But I would definitely give this Rightline Gear truck bed tent a 4 thumbs up. Well, you'd have to know my little sister. She got 4 thumbs, but she's all right. No, not really, people. And then this thing, this was this Ozark Trail. And you can pick these up at Walmart for, I think it was $49 what they had them for. And you can't go wrong. That thing will run you out. And I'm sure if you were, if your electricity went out or whatever, you could throw one of those in your kitchen or dining room or even in your bedroom, wherever you wanted it. They are indoor rated. They got the, low oxygen or whatever sensor in them. They'll shut off if they burn up all the oxygen in the room. And they do, they say it has a tilt switch or, a tip over switch. Let's see. Yep. I heard it kick off. But if you're looking for a heater, you can't even get one like that one. Normally I got one that looks just like a honeycomb, honeycomb, about, 4 or 6 inches around, screws right on top of the bottle. You can't even get those for $49. So if this thing lasts, any time at all, it's well worth it. But other than that, I don't know if I'm going to make me a breakfast sandwich or if I'm going to hit the dusty trail. But I do know one thing. The worst part about this whole operation, the tent, I've put it up and taken it down and went right back in the same bag, no problem. But them damn sleeping bags, I fight those things more than anything else. But I get them back in the bag. It's not pretty, but it works. So we're going to drink some coffee, make another game plan, and like I say, we'll either fix breakfast or we'll just go ahead and start packing up. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, I hope you enjoyed it half as much as I did. All right, folks, this one's in the bag. Fire's out. I did dig some cans out of there when I got here. I got them in my garbage bag. Everything else around here is looking pretty ship shape. No trash. And the everything is packed up. Garbage. They do have a place to dump the garbage on the way out. So we're gonna call it a day. Well, we're gonna go home and start drying stuff out. Is what we're gonna do. Because the longer I waited to start tearing down, the more snow dropped off these trees onto the tents and sleeping bags and everything else. But we're gonna go home and start drying stuff out. Thanks for watching. Hey, and if you've watched this far, please like and subscribe. Thank you.